Mimi and Palmon have blessed us with a brand new evolution form in the 2020 Digimon Adventure reboot, this Samba de Amigo looking Ponchomon, and you're probably wondering just what the heck is this thing? An armor evolution, a fusion, the result of Holy Digimon divine intervention? Well, stick around and find out. Welcome to my episode 43 recap, breakdown, review video. If you're new here and you like what you see, do me a favor and subscribe when the video's done. Episode 43, it followed a trail of episodes that weren't bad, but they aren't exactly making any top 10 lists when it comes to the best episodes of the new series. So I honestly wasn't expecting too much from episode 43 based on the preview, and I definitely wasn't expecting a new Digivolution for Mimi and Palmon. This episode ended up being an absolute joy. I caught myself smiling and asking what is happening on multiple occasions. The vibe of this episode was so goofy, and honestly it just oozed the original 1999 series signature lightheartedness. Two Digimon, Edamon and Volcamon, are fighting basically over who is the more macho. This 2020 digital world is completely dog eat dog. It's very survival of the fittest, and these two Digimon have created a contest called the King of Digimon to decide who is the strongest. They both equate strength to two different things, Edamon to entertainment through music and Volcamon to exercise. It leads to these hilarious battle scenes, and I gotta say, growing up on the English dub with Edamon having some weird Elvis Presley impersonation, I loved this weird J-rock, J-rap Edamon. All the English thrown into this episode was super hilarious. The energy these two bros are emitting is causing disturbances in the digital world, and it causes our main partner Digimon, Agumon, Gabumon, those guys, to kind of glitch out and act super weird. The funniest of these by far is just that Gabumon is missing. Matt only finds the fur he wears, and the yellow, butt-naked Gabumon is just nowhere to be seen for this whole episode. The kids investigate and find Edamon and Volcamon, who recognize them as the chosen children, visitors who have been taking down strong Digimon after strong Digimon, and the two come to the conclusion that whoever can defeat the chosen children has to be the king of Digimon. Oh, I almost forgot, before our hero Digimon glitch out, they were having fun going through some junk Izzy and Tentamon recovered from a garbage dump last week. Mimi and Palmon pull out maracas, and it's this ridiculously cute scene, and little did I know that it would actually be foreshadowing later in the episode. The kids take on these two King of Digimon contenders with little luck since they're still all goofy and glitchy, but Palmon is able to make a stand. Interesting to note here, Patamon is kind of stuck in Palmon's viney hair, which is hilarious, but may actually be important, and I'll come back to that in just a bit. Palmon ejects Patamon mid-evolution, and you may have thought Palmon or Lilymon or even Rosemon was on their way, but instead we get a brand new Digimon to adventure, Ponchomon. It's like Togemon fused with Samba de Amigo and Bakemon Ghost Digimon all in one. This guy shows up and he destroys Edamon and Volcamon. The show even points out that it's not that Ponchomon is a higher level Digimon, he's not stronger, the two are ultimates, it's just that Ponchomon has such swagger that he can dance around and make fools out of the two enemies. So you're probably wondering, if this form is lesser than an ultimate, what exactly is Ponchomon? Well, you'd think it's champion, right? But not quite. I know I said Ponchomon is a brand new Digimon, but that's only half true. He's new to animation, but has existed in the Digimon video games, and get this, Ponchomon is actually an armor Digivolution made from the egg of sincerity/purity, the same egg that turns Yoli's Hawkmon into Shurimon, who was always a favorite armor evolution of mine, by the way. But wait, it gets even weirder. In the game Digimon World Dawn and Dusk, despite the resemblance to Togemon, Ponchomon isn't even the result of a Palmon evolution. He comes from Patamon using the Digi-Egg with Mimi's crest on it. So cycling back to the scene where Patamon was wrapped up in Palmon's vines leading up until the evolution and was ejected right at the end, this is one of three things. Either one, just a funny comic relief moment, but I don't think this is likely. Two, an Easter egg / tip of the hat to the fact that Ponchomon has previously been tied to Patamon. Three, some new kind of setup that Patamon is some kind of secret key in the new series to armor evolution. After all, we've seen Pegasusmon in this series who is also an armor Digivolution. The show is getting so weird with armor evolution Digimon, and for the time being I'm all for it. Last week we got Searchmon being born after he was inspired by Izzy's actions. It was a pretty passive scene, but an armor evolution Digimon nonetheless. In other lore, Searchmon comes from Wormmon using the Digi-Egg of knowledge, though it wasn't the case in this show. Other than that, fans also noted that in episode 41, when Patamon had that fake out evolution that started as Pegasusmon but turned into Angemon's return, you do see an egg in that evolution transformation, although it's a tough call if that was an armor egg or just a regular egg, because eggs have two meanings in Digimon. There's the Digi-Eggs that every Digimon starts as, and the armor evolution stuff. So yeah, something weird is going on with armor evolution in this series. Is it implying that Digimon 02 remake is not happening since they're kind of blowing their load with these later concepts now? Or will we soon learn that these mysterious evolutions are the teaser and the key for kickstarting the plot of a second series after this one? Are more of the current roster of chosen children going to be seeing their Digimon get armor evolution alternatives, like how Mimi now has Togemon and Ponchomon? I don't know, let me know what you guys think. I'm worried that I'm going to be dating this video by saying this now and being wrong, but next week is looking like a Kari-centric episode, and I am super curious if we will see the introduction of Nefertimon somehow. Seeing as we do have Pegasusmon, we've seen Searchmon, and now Ponchomon, it does not sound too crazy to me to see Gatomon getting another Digivolution. Just to wrap everything up, I really adored this episode. It was super goofy, bringing me back to early 1999 Digimon. It actually paid off and confirmed that things from those last few episodes, they do have some relevance, like the human items appearing in the digital world, like that fridge, and Izzy's DIM card, which, if you don't know already, is a real world Digimon merch slash kind of app accessory that just launched. That DIM card seems to be vital to the plot now, which is kind of really mind-blowing. Lastly, this episode giving us a new Digivolution that we did not see coming, that's an experience that felt just like the first time we were watching Digimon as kids and had no idea what monster forms were coming around the corner. So I have to give them props anytime the new show can bring back that childhood wonder. As always, let me know what you thought about the episode, what you think is going on with Armor Evolution in this new series, and what this means for the rest of the show, as well as if it's setting up or shutting down a 02 remake / sequel series to our current show. Like the video if you can, subscribe if you haven't already, share your opinions below. Thank you so much, and I will see you all in the next video.